Yep. Coffee and Kush TV. Your boy Kev Gills. Gonna wait for a few of y'all to load in here, see what's popping. Some very important information going on right now. 2020 vision is on. So if you don't have your thinking caps on, your mind frame right, you feel me? You just gonna fall behind. Kevro are nothing first people in the chat room. Let's see what's up. Right here, right now. Let me see. See who up in here early so I can go ahead and get my show started. Tired of being held back. Tired of just coming up in here giving y'all some bullshit. But all 2020, that's what's going on. All downhill from here on out. You feel me? See who up in here early. Shout out to the people who support the row. I'll see you when you come in. Trust me, I know those who really and who are intrigued by the broadcast, who know what we're doing over here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the moderators, Terriana. Shout out to Riri, Lisa A. Lots of new things coming. Lots of new subscribers. Trying to build this platform into something worth my while. So hopefully you guys can hit that like button on your way in. Hopefully you guys can just support the broadcast any way possible, and even call-ins. I mean, we've been having some of the best call-ins for the last couple of days, and I want to continue that. I'm really kind of like upset at the fellas because there's so many different women who's calling in and giving a lot more information. I don't know what that is, but you know what I'm saying? I'm really like, where are the fellas at when it comes to these situations? These things are not hard to talk about. I mean, this is Trafficking Awareness Month, so most fellas who got daughters or anything, now's the time to not be worrying about fucking rap music or nothing like that. This is the time to be aware. I mean, you pretending to think about Iran and y'all posting things about Iran, whether you for war or against it, but you're not even showing any concern about the trafficking epidemic that's going on right now. So that's one of the things that I want to focus on. The R.Kelly thing is big in the media right now, and it's just about that time that we move along and present this awareness. I mean, that's where we stand at over here. It'd be lovely to get other YouTubers to come over and talk about some form of trafficking that they've encountered in their life. But hell yeah, man, the R. Kelly situation is just getting out of control, family. But not really, because again, we talking about the unveiling of these predatory practices on our sisters, our brothers of all races, all creeds, all different sizes of people that's being trafficked out and held against their will, per se, even against their knowledge, and held to do things that you wouldn't normally be able to do. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to play this video just for the sake. I'm sure everybody saw it. There's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of views on these videos, but I do want to pay attention to what the young lady did say. Now, I'm not familiar about these. I just know Joy and Azriel and this right here. But to be truthful, a lot of exposing of trafficking is going on, especially adult women who are taking part in recruiting young girls, sexually assaulting them, even on camera at that. And that's what this video is pretty much uncovering. So I do want to keep it professional and just have you guys listen to what's actually being said. Here's the video. Let me see if I got my sound on correctly. Okay.
It ain't shit but sweats. Here, I'm gonna help you out. Oh, he don't like that. He don't like men. You just told on your own boyfriend. You just told on your own boyfriend.
You like grown ass men in here. That's disrespectful.
disrespectful, Zell. You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house. You disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. That shit. Joy, you were sleeping with me as a minor.
You were sleeping with me as a minor, family. Let's go back.
Here, I'm gonna help you out. Oh, he don't like that. He don't like men. You just told on your own boyfriend. You just told on your own boyfriend. You like grown-ass men in here. That's disrespectful, Zell. You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house. You disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil, baby. I need to...
What's so funny, Air Picks Radio? What the heck is so funny about her saying she was sleeping with a minor? What's so funny about that? Why an emoji in my chat room? Why? What's funny about that? At what point, and you're a woman, at what point is it funny? They're fighting like kids and all of that's cool. At what point is it funny? This is what I'm not understanding about the psychology of this internet. And that's why I'm changing my whole thing up just to be more critical. I mean, what's so funny? And that's the problem with a lot of black folk. People start talking about how much of how they sound like kids. They fighting like get your women under control. This ain't about none of that. This ain't about none of that. This is about adults. And I'm telling you, if you're not on this frequency, I'm gonna block you. All that. Because I've wasted so much time on the internet. You know, clowning around. Y'all know me. You know, we do our thing at night, but my Coffee and Kush morning show, I do want to bring awareness to a lot more real issues that's going on in the world. You know, it's 2020. We started off this from the 1st to the 8th, just destruction all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to have fun with the destruction. I want to give more light into what you actually seeing. You know what I'm saying? So let me get back to this.
Sweats. Here, I'm gonna help you out. Oh, he don't like that. He don't like men. You just told on your own boyfriend. You just told on your own boyfriend. You like grown-ass men in here. That's disrespectful, Zell. You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house. You disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself.
That's evil. What's going on is evil. Period. It's all the uncovering. This is all a part of the grand uncovering. People think they waking up. The grand revealing of what you actually living in. And somebody said, it's sad to see my black sisters acting like this and posting it. It's so sad. Well, Glenda, it seems like your mind is childlike. Because it just said this just ain't black people. It ain't sad neither. It's been going on this whole time. It ain't got nothing to do with black people because it's so sad to see our sisters out here. It's so sad to see sex trafficking out here and cultism and females being raised under these circuits. That's what's sad. We give a damn about no posting it on the computer. That's what uncensored hip hop was talking about. That same manner in that same tone when it came to Bad Barbie. Why she posted though? You know, that's childlike. No, it ain't childlike. Put it out there. I love it. Put it out there. Expose it all. Tell it all.
Joy, you were sleeping with me as a minor.
You were sleeping with me as a minor. Now, when you say these things, it make people very upset that you would say that in front of other people. But shit, if it's true, and you in bad shape.
Let go. Yeah, 'cause you went to jail. You sleeping with me as a minor. You did. With me as a minor.
You were sleeping with me as a minor. You're going to jail. Wow.
You're sleeping with me as a minor? You were sleeping with me? Bitch, I know how to fight. I know how to fight. Okay. I know how to fight. I'm pressing charges too. She's crazy. I'm pressing charges too. Kimberly, I'm not sorry for you. You're going to jail, mama. You're going to jail, mama. I'm going to jail. Where my phone at? Where my phone at? Keep laughing, because all of y'all should be in jail together. Girl, nobody going to jail for nothing. Nobody did that to you. Where's my phone at? The hell? You crazy. Where's my phone at?
That's all right, it's loud.
I'm going to jail.
Well, the police are on the way, so
And it's so hilarious to see, not hilarious, it's so evil to see those comments. And a lot of people are laughing, a lot of people are, but no adults is saying, wait a minute. This is what's sickening about the internet. You know what? You read the chat room, there's nothing but emojis and women and dumb dudes just laughing and using these emoji as expressions to just create this aura of a sick beehive mindset. That's exactly what it is.
They can grab those
What's
last
your name?
two. Tell them to grab those last two. I'm giving her just tomorrow. I mean, should I? You know my phone is.
No. Wait, the police come in. I don't want to go after each other. You stay there. You stay there.
Okay, I need my phone.
I have all the residents here. Where's your phone at?
Can you check her jacket? Because that's the last place I saw it. And she's pushing it away. Can you check her jacket? Can you check her jacket? Because that's not her business.
And you know, the fight is cool. The fight is good, okay? Don't get me wrong, very entertaining. But the simple fact that what's being uncovered, see, y'all, a lot of people thought that this was just attributed to R.Kelly. It's not. It's attributed to Rockefeller, Dame Dash, Choke No Joke, Jeffrey Epstein, Epstein and hip hop, trafficking, pimping, drug dealing. It's all this. This is what it is. And y'all gonna sit back and watch this science project come to life. The fucking Frankenstein, when you motherfuckers is the motherfuckers who creating all this shit. This shit easy to me. I can sit back all 2020 and just watch all the whole empire of trafficking fall apart. You know why? You know why? Because Jeffrey Epstein, the biggest trafficker in the world, got the black book and the feds got everything. So you're gonna see niggas running to Africa. You're gonna see the deconstruction of little sexual codes who thought they was down for each other. Nope. Ain't none of that when the feds come. None of that. It's all gonna fall apart and everything gonna present itself. Who running the rings, how the Clintons is involved, how everybody else is involved. Your favorite rappers, all of them. All of them. All of them. They probably selling theyself. They probably selling theyself. You feel me? It's January 9th and everybody's secrets is coming to pass. That fast. It's only the 9th day of the goddamn new year. You would think it's February 13th. We supposed to be getting ready for Valentine's Day, and exposing is going on all over the place. Y'all thought it was going to be just the 1st to the 5th. That shit going all 365 days. That's right down my alley. You feel me? That's right down my alley, because I've been telling y'all this whole time. And now look at J-Rock. We gonna get on J-Rock. We gonna get on Nipsey Hussle Conspiracy Hour tonight, fam. We gonna get on J-Rock. We're going to get on these little fake-ass Nipsey Hussle Brinks trucks pulling up with fake Nipseys inside. We're going to get on all that. But we got to stay on topic. We got to stay on topic. The whole game plan is falling apart. Now, let me do this right here. Kev Gills is a proud member of the Sex Trafficking Awareness Month. You feel me? Kev Gill is a proud sponsor of Sex Trafficking Awareness Month. We will be providing dumb pimps on YouTube who think that soliciting on YouTube is going to pay off. It's not going to pay off. It's Trafficking Awareness Month. How it's going to play off in December? Y'all might as well get in on it too. I'm about to get in the Me Too movement, dog. I like them. I used to hate the Me Too movement, but now I like them because it's bringing out all the dirt all these years. Kev Gill support Me Too. You damn right I do. I support all revelation in 2020. Bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell with the barrels in your mouth. You feel me? Trafficking Awareness Month. Hashtag that. Me, myself, and I. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Hashtag that, clown. You know, I don't want to find entertainment in it all. I want to make it aware that this is going on. Niggas all over YouTube is the same things as R.Kelly. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? The same people who talking about you, they be right there, right along with them, doing the same goddamn thing. Trafficking Awareness Month. I'm going to show you what trafficking on YouTube look like. Remember this dude? His name's Simple the P. Remember him? Remember him? This is what happened. Out here making babies with 14-year-old girls. That's what trafficking do.
George, I don't believe he's here yet.
Okay.
Your Honor, I also have a Gilmore matter. It's not a calendar call. It's a sentencing on page 11, if we could go forward with that.
Statement out of her. Philip Gilmore, C2 44542. This is a date and time set for entry of judgment and imposition of sentencing. Sir, is there any legal cause or reason why judgment should not be pronounced against you at this time? Any reason why we should not proceed with sentencing, sir? By virtue of your pleas entered in this matter, I hereby adjudicate you guilty of count 1, pandering, and count 2, living from the earnings of a prostitute. The state wish to address the court?
Thank you, Your Honor. We do. First, the state has Jennifer Harper here. She was a victim of one of those cases. She was known as a stalker. The state would request that she address the court last. I do additionally have a victim impact statement from her describing the injury. She brought with her this morning, didn't get it back to the Department of Home Probation in time. Basically,
This is where pimping get your dumb ass. This is what soliciting get your dumb ass. Even on YouTube, in real life, they all dirtbags. All of them. Anti-Trafficking Awareness Month right here on Coffee and Kush TV.
what we're going to ask for is $200 for her counseling, as she's mentioned, and then we're going to ask for an additional $500. Because most of Jennifer's items that she had, that she lived on, were with the defendant when he was arrested, she doesn't have receipts or anything to show that. I mean, she's actually claiming losses of more than $20,000 in regard to a relation with the defendant. But I explained to her the $200 for the counseling, and then $500 just to pay for some of the, clothes and accessories that she lost as a result of her relationship with him.
This is where pimping get your dumb ass.
That's what we're requesting, and I gave that. I don't have a copy for Mr. Harris.
Press 1 if you know Sin for the P. And I bring Sin for the P up because Sin for the P used to diss me because he was trying to defend Hassan Campbell, another predator. So, birds of a predator flock together. I still remember that, chump. Miss Kev Gills, Miss Gills. No, Miss you out here trafficking and getting caught up with little girls, 14 years old, impregnating them, and your only excuse is she lied.
And we would like to be heard. In reviewing parole and probation's report, Judge, it seems as though one of the reasons why they're recommending probation is because this is the defendant's first felony conviction. But the state submits that the department loses sight of two important things. One is that the defendant had two other felony cases, battery domestic violence case and another pandering case, that were dismissed during the prosecution of this case. And two, a lot of times with pandering or sexual abuse cases, the defendants don't have a criminal history. And that's certainly not a reason to say, hey, they don't have a record, so let's go ahead and give them probation because they deserve a chance. The state's going to request something that may be viewed by some as unconventional, certainly I'm sure by Mr. Gilmore, but we're requesting a 19 to 48 on count one.
A 19 to 48 on Mr. Gilmore on count one.
We're also requesting a 12 to 30 on count two, and we're
A
asking
12 to 30 on count two.
that those run consecutive. We feel that's an appropriate sentence for a number of reasons.
Tell him, white lady, why you got to put devils away like this.
The facts and circumstances of this case certainly warrant it.
Go ahead.
The victim, Lakeisha Jordan, was 14 years old at the time.
How old was she? Put it in the chat room. How old was she? 14, the victim was. On YouTube acting like he a preacher, pimp. And you dumb black women over there supporting that, getting on his Instagram, talking about how to be a better pimp, how to be a better renegade. You about the dumbest people on earth, girl. Y'all dumb as hell, making us look shitty on this damn, and how much for pimping? Teach me some game. Big dummies.
This case. She was just a child. And she was pregnant.
And she was pregnant.
Denied having sexual intercourse with her, and yet
He
after
lied.
the baby was born, DNA was done, and sure enough, it comes back as the defendant's baby.
As the defendant's baby. I ain't my baby. I wouldn't take no little girl. I wouldn't do that. Y'all dealing with children. This is Kev Gill Anti-Trafficking Awareness Month. All year, every month. Every month, nigga. You thought we only got 12 more days. No, nigga, all months is mine. All of them. I hate pimp. I hate pimps and those who solicit. I hate that shit. I hate it. I hate you. You looking at the computer mad at me? I hate you too, nigga. Bust a move, nigga. Bust a move.
So we have a 24-year-old man having sexual intercourse with a 14-year-old little girl.
I told you. I told you.
He's not just a pimp, Judge.
He's a
sex
shit
offender.
face.
He preyed on a 14-year-old girl.
He's a predator, is what the prosecutor is alleging here.
Sexual intercourse with her, and now has fathered a child.
Now you got
The
a
second
baby.
reason is he accepts absolutely no
He
responsibility.
ain't never took no responsibility for shit. He mad at me right now for bringing it back up right now. Sonetta looking around right now because they can't believe that I can bring it back up because you ain't shit. That's why. You're never gonna be shit. And every 6 months, I'ma remind you who you is, demon. Every 6 months, I'ma make sure Polite get it, this nigga get it, Sonetta get it, P. Diddy get it, Jay-Z stealing ass get it. Everybody can get it. J-Rock, J-Money, everybody. K.L.
whatsoever. He denies being a pimp, which is a
How you gonna deny being a pimp, but you're on YouTube?
coincidence then that the night he's arrested, he's in a hotel room with two females, both of whom have multiple arrests
Oh my God, for what?
for soliciting prostitution
Because they hoes
and loitering for the purpose of prostitution.
and ordering niggas.
The victim in this case was also a victim in the battery domestic violence case
Oh, he over there beating them up too.
that he had that was eventually dismissed.
It was dismissed because, you know, you ain't got to come to court. We all know the game when females don't tell.
And another female that he had contact with also has arrests for soliciting prostitution.
Oh,
So just a coincidence then that he keeps being found with all these women.
they don't learn nothing from no white man, Brianna Gamble, Gail. Don't blame no white people for nothing. Brianna, get your dumb big forehead ass up out of here. Blaming a white man ass broad. You on timeout. This ain't no blame no white man. Ain't no black nigga learn pimping from no white person. Are you crazy? You want to blame everything on a white man, homosexuality, but the shit on the walls of Egypt. You want to blame this shit on them, but because you a Democrat, baby. That's why. Anything that you get caught for, you can blame the white man because you was raised under a goddamn Democrat system. That's why. You'll never wake up because you want some external force to come redeem you. The Most High say the kingdom is in you. You gonna redeem yourself. You gonna tell the truth to get back to him. You gonna tell the truth. I don't want to hear nothing. Under the stairs you go. Cabro.
And who are prostitutes, and yet he denies being their pimp. The defendant in his statement to parole and probation says that the state of Nevada was being crafty, and that's why
he's been crafty and crafted up with his pimping analogy.
He's in the situation that he's in. He takes no responsibility for these.
Just like the rest of these niggas and female don't take no responsibility. It's everybody else. Nigga, I take my lumps on the chin. On the chin. It's all my fault. I'm calling all fades of responsibility. It's my fault. Because even if you did it to me, it's my fault. That's why.
Impact he has had on the women that he's encountered his life. Those prostitutes, these women that he's turned into prostitutes.
Every night, I want us to troll. We finna become super troll. You want to see some troll shit? We finna let him know pimping ain't allowed. Go right there to his YouTube page while he live and say anti-trafficking awareness month. Create 1 million fraud department pages. That's what we gonna do. Fraud alert. We watching. Hashtag. We on you. Trafficker, disperse.
At least encourage them to prostitute. Not to mention the 14-year-old juvenile that he
14-year-old juvenile, stupid.
Impregnated. Judge, the most important thing to pimps is getting out of jail because that's where they make their money.
That's right.
He's been in custody for 397 days. And
that's right, 397 days. That's a year and some change.
So there's a reason that he's been in jail. We're asking that he stay in.
Keep his ass there.
He preyed on this 14-year-old little...
You need an ankle monitor, chump.
14-year-old little girl and had intercourse with her. But what does he tell you is his main concern? Getting out so he can get on with his music career.
No, his music? What's the name of your song? Sir, what these...
That's what's important to this defendant. Not fathering or supporting the child.
Not even thinking about his kids. Cub want to get back to them CDs.
He just had with this 14-year-old.
With a 14-year-old girl. Who wants to be seen walking around with a child in diapers? All
of those things together, Judge, warrant a 19 to 48 and a 12 to 30 consecutive. We think the probation recommendation by the division is wholly inappropriate in this case, and we're going to submit it on that.
You want to say anything, Mr. Gilmore?
Gilmore with your dumb ass, Philip Gilmore. You want to say anything? You know this going to be worse than choke, no joke. You know this going to be worse.
First, I would like to say what she failed to mention was Miss Lakeisha Jordan lied about her age.
Little Lakeisha Jordan lied about her age. Go ahead, read.
With false identification.
With false ID.
In the interview, that she said she was 19.
She said she was 19 during the interview.
Did she lie about her age with false identification? And she admitted that. Just cooperative statements along with Mrs. Harper and Mrs. Morton also saying that she said that she was 19. So I judged her on her conscience to even allow her to even...
See, this is the pimp game. Make sure you get them young girls that ID. That way you can have an excuse to get out of jail. See, that's the game. That's the game right there.
In the same environment. It must have been something I said or must have something that I've done to make her assume that she couldn't be around me and say that she was 14. So that's why she had to lie about her age. What she also failed to bring up was the case with the domestic violence and the other pandering, and these so-called alleged victims in this case are of age. 19, 23, 22. I don't mess with kids. I'm not a sex offender. You know, I don't mess with children. Hold on.
Pause. All you little Kev head ass broads in my chat room, Melissa R, whoever else, don't worry about Rachel. I worry about Rachel. Don't change my chat room into nothing about Rachel. You should be paying attention to the goddamn movie and the information. To hell with Rachel. This is an elevated classroom. This ain't no stay up all night like crackheads without no rest. This ain't that type of chat room. You looking for the next chat room, you better go somewhere else. Kev, bro. We can get good rest over here. We don't be up all night loitering around these YouTube street up all night like some YouTube crackheads. I digress. Back to the movie, goddammit.
As far as the pandering goes, the definition according to the state was to entice a woman to become a prostitute or get into a continuity of it. I didn't either. She said up there and she said when they asked her, first of all, they had an interview with no parent, no guard, and no lawyer there, so they were able to basically coach the girl all throughout 3 interviews with her, which everything is contrary one to another. And they asked her, they said, well, what did he say to entice you to get into prostitution? He really didn't say anything. And what she also failed to bring up was that Mrs. Jordan has been engaged in prostitution, but at least she professed that she had since the age of 12 years old. So, if she
I do this shit in my sleep on 4 them grade. I catch you, I got one eye open. You feel me? Don't think that little cartoon is really me.
Since the age of 12 years old, and she's already an actress. That's what she does. She's a manipulator. She lied to me. And as far as the living of the earnings of prostitution, she professes that she gave the money to Mrs. Harper. Mrs. Harper says that she gave the money to Mrs. Morton. Mrs. Morton says
Family, y'all hear this nigga? He sound like a damn slave. Miss Harper gave the money to Mr. Whistler, and then that's how I ended up with the chain. A pimp talk all this shit on a computer, and look how they be acting in the courtroom, blaming somebody else, not ever taking responsibility for their own pimping. You know, that's bad pimping when you don't step in the courtroom with that same energy. That's bad for pimping. If you're a gangbanger, be that. If you're a pimp, be that.
that I wasn't a pimp, and she never gave me any money. So the money never even made it to my hand. You understand? The reason why I pled guilty to this is because since I've been incarcerated, I've been able to see other inmates go to trial and get broke off, lose, and stay in prison for the rest of they all talking this appeal talk, and from me looking in, I don't think it's going to transpire. I don't see it happening. So I just thought this would be the best money to take the deal. They came with this new information as far as this girl being pregnant. I profess that I did not have sex with her. They come at the last minute. The dates.
Hey, you had sex with her because the baby's yours. No. That's the only.
You had sex with her because the baby's yours. They coming out with this last information. That's how dumb y'all niggas is. They coming up. That's what the court supposed to do. It's supposed to make you. This is what the court gonna do. They're gonna convict you on a dumbass RICO, and then they're gonna supersede what you just got convicted for and get some new ad charges. Those are ad charges, you dumb Negroes. If y'all out here a criminal and you don't know the law, y'all some dummies. If y'all on some prepaid pay as you go ass, learn the law as you go ass, I can't be with y'all, bro.
I profess that I did not have sex with her. They come at the last minute. The dates.
Hey, you had sex with her because the baby's yours. No. That's the only way you get a baby.
This fool said no. This fool said no.
With your DNA is you have sexual intercourse. Lesson number 1. You don't get pregnant by looking at somebody. So
only nigga who got those superpowers, Kev Gill. Nigga, you ain't no Kev Gill, nigga. Everybody pregnant right now.
To stop that nonsense right now. You can't get pregnant? I mean, do I have to explain that to you? How you get pregnant? Okay.
Wow.
But at the same time, even with that, Ms. Level, all I would say is all that would have been prevented if she would have said her real age.
Okay, that's fine, but don't say that that's not your baby.
Dummy.
There's a DNA test.
Well, it was a DNA test that convicted another man in Chicago that was in prison for 19 years. And it took 19 years to show that something was wrong with the DNA.
Oh my goodness.
Did they do a buccal swab of your client?
They did, Your Honor, and we did receive the
Damn, the lawyer got to stand there. Sir, did they do a swab test? And what did he say, lawyer?
results from the DNA test. Obviously, we had to wait until the infant was born, or the child was born, before we could conduct any of these tests. I believe the child was born
So it wasn't like
sometime in January.
So was this here?
You know, probably what you're talking about is something that happened 20 years ago when DNA wasn't as sophisticated, you know, because I see those things on the news. This is not one of them. They got your DNA, they got the girl's DNA, they got the baby who's born.
Wow.
That's not my argument.
What are the statistics that it's his baby? What are the statistics that it's not his baby? 1 in 400 billion?
Wow.
Okay, that's more than there are people on the earth.
Wow.
So
We all know your genes, ugly ass nigga.
it's your baby.
Miss Lovett, this is my child. I'm more than willing to take care of it.
Okay.
I'll go for it. I'll go for it. Yeah, I
What
appreciate
I'm saying is, if she would not have lied about her age,
Okay.
did not have the confidence of a whore, I would not sit up there and
A
lie.
what?
The confidence of a whore.
Oh boy, you're just
He
real.
said if she didn't have the continence of a whore. He talking about his baby mama. He talking about a 14-year-old girl. If she didn't have... Y'all heard this fool? On YouTube getting all this money from these black women and men who are out here soliciting and trying to take part in soliciting your daughters to go into this lifestyle.
What I'm saying is, if she would not have lied about her age,
Okay.
did not have the confidence of a whore, I would not sit up there and lie.
A what?
The confidence of a whore.
Oh boy, you're just really helping yourself. If I was you, I'd stop and let Mr. Paris, because trust me, he does a lot better than you. The continence of a whore. The mother of his
I
child.
think
The
Mr.
continence
Gilmore
of a whore.
is trying to...
Because she stood up there and called
How this is let me know. I used to get discouraged on YouTube. Like, how is my people supporting this over truth and honesty? But now I don't even care. Like, it's just y'all pathetic, not me. You feel me? Y'all, nigga. Like Jackie Chan say to fucking Chris Tucker. Y'all the crazy folk. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew y'all was sick.
sex offender, and this girl lied about her age. She didn't bring that up, and everybody like the continence of the whore.
I think Mr. Gilmore's trying to convey to the court that the
He sees I
victim,
don't like it, but he continues to say it.
the victim in this particular case, this was not her first rodeo.
Oh,
She
my
had a
goodness.
very hard life, well in advance of
Oh my goodness, it was not her first rodeo. Jeez, what a good grief of words, sir.
meeting Mr. Gilmore. We're not arguing that things did not get...
She was already a prostitute, and somebody gave her to Philip. I don't know. Who do Sin for the P hang out with on the internet? I don't know. Who gave Sinful this girl? I don't know. Birds of a feather flock together. We need to find out his friends on his internet.
more difficult for her after she encountered Mr. Gilmore and they had whatever level of interaction that they did. However, again, this girl did admit in her various statements to the police that she had been working on this, essentially had been homeless and had been working as a prostitute
Oh, my
since
goodness.
approximately the age of 12. So she did have a certain level of experience in these particular areas. The recommendation in this case did take into account
She had
all of the factors.
fucking defense attorney. She had experience in these experiences. That's fucked up. We talking about a young black child. A young black child had history. He couldn't even say the shit. That's sad. And when it come to black women, when it come to us, we just think that if it was some white girls, they would have threw his ass under the bus and bagged up, nigga. And bagged up. But when it happened to black women, black girls, There's just like a nonchalantish, like defense. There's like this attitude where they don't deserve no goddamn respect.
That the state had referenced in its argument. Mr. Gilmore did have
Chris
two other
Rogers,
cases,
you
but
go.
both of those cases were dismissed. Preliminary hearings were scheduled, and witnesses either did not show, or actually, I believe on two of the two cases that I'm thinking of, witnesses failed to show on both, for whatever reason, and those cases were dismissed. And the state has evidently made it has not made it a priority to grand jury either of those cases. So holding those cases against Mr. Gilmore would be inappropriate. Obviously,
Mr. Gilmore is a YouTuber by the name of Sinful the P. The P stand for Philip.
There's no basis for those cases, or else the state would have proceeded on them much more vigorously than they have, at least up until this point in time. So if we look at the PSI on page 3, it does show that other than this incident, he had no prior felony, gross misdemeanor, or misdemeanor convictions, no prior incarcerations, no prior probation or parole terms. And in fact, at the bottom of the page 3, it states that this is the only case for which he has actually been arrested.
Cassidy,
Other cases
Phillip.
again have been dismissed by the state
The P
on
for
its own
Philip.
volition. However, this is his first substantive interaction with the criminal court system. Again, parole and probation did take that into account. They took into account the victims in this case. They took into account all the evidence when they crafted their recommendation. I'll be honest, when I saw the
That's crazy. That's crazy how Sinetta always involved with these niggas who always involved with minors. Ain't that some weird shit, y'all? Press 1 if you think that that's weird. Ain't no coincidences in no damn Matrix. How come Sinetta always giving Sinful to P the goddamn, hey, good brother, I learned a lot from you. I bet you did, Sinetta, Filthy Frank. I bet you did learn a lot from him. He always on your show. So tell me, Sinetta, how is a pimp help you? And how is Polite running around California with your 16-year-old niece, fool? And you knew about it the whole time. A bunch of perverts you guys are. A bunch of perverts in the scam African community using the African dumbass principle to try to sugarcoat trafficking in our community. Kev Gills is awakening the masses. They're going to be mad in a minute, Sinetta. They're going to be looking at you like, what is this African bullshit you over here selling? They're going to look at you differently, Sinetta. Because you always approving the predators. You let Dr. York and them people come on and try to protect him, even though he was convicted of 900 cases and he up under the jail cell with Satan right now. They both hanging out, but you want him out. Free Dr. York and all your cronies over there. Free Bambaataa. Get Bambaataa off. You always in a way of protecting, nigga. I'm going to tear it down, nigga. I'm going to tear it down. Starting with Philip.
The recommendation, I was somewhat surprised, simply because parole and probation, based on my knowledge of their decision matrices, I didn't think they would recommend
I love you,
he
son.
receive probation on both counts, with both counts running concurrent with one another. When Mr. Gilmore decided to enter into these Alford negotiations, I had told him what I intended to do at the time of sentencing, is ask that these two counts run consecutive to one another, but that this court allow him an opportunity to be placed on probation. We knew he would have in excess of 1 year of credit in the Clark County Detention Center.
1 year credit.
At the time that he was sentenced on this matter. So it's not as if he has been out and has not paid a significant price for his actions regarding these particular individuals. He's been in jail for over almost 400 days now, over 13 months, because of the poor judgment he has used in the past.
No, because of the poor judgment that he's used in the past. Y'all some weirdos.
He knows that. He's taking responsibility for that poor judgment. I realize he did not necessarily come across that way because he is angry and he is frustrated. No one likes to have the allegations that Ms. Clark was saying to him aired in open court, so I can understand where he's coming from. But parole and probation recommended that he get an opportunity at probation because this is his first substantive interaction with the criminal court system.
So you see he all over the internet talking about pimping and the game. He ain't learned nothing. This Negro ain't learned nothing. Brother Polite ain't learned nothing. Sonetta Filthy Frank from the West Side ain't learned nothing. These niggas don't know how to learn. And I ain't no goddamn negotiator. God damn it. We'll come in and shoot the witness. Who is it? You got time for that? I don't negotiate with terrorists. Oh man, maybe you need to holler at that brother over there to stop doing what he's doing, because he know that nigga 50 years old. I ain't finna negotiate. Nigga, you knew what you was doing yesterday. Sex trafficking in the black community has to come to an end. You niggas gotta go to work. You niggas gotta go get on that construction yard, cut lay some bricks. You a Mason, right? You Mason, right?
Court do is sentence Mr. Gilmore similar to how the state had recommended. To give him a 48-month maximum with a 19-month minimum on count one, with a consecutive 32-month maximum, or was it 30-month maximum, I'm uncertain, 12-month minimum on count two. Run those two counts consecutive, but give him an opportunity at probation. Again, he's already done 13 months, over 13 months in the Clark County.
So the next time they catch his ass, don't be on this internet talking about our good brother, he all in. Show his face up there like he's smiling in a nice church suit. You demon. 14. And trust me, when you in a pimp game, it ain't just one 14-year-old girl you came across.
At this point in time. Give him a fixed period of probation not to exceed, a fixed period of probation of 4 years in this case, instead of the 3 recommended here. We will find out very quickly if Mr. Gilmore is being honest when he says his main goal is to get back to his music.
Now, on YouTube, was he being honest? Did he get back to his music, or he back online soliciting girls to pimp? Press 1 for music, press 2 for back to his old behavior. I'll wait. Philip Gilmore, this is your life, nigga. This is your life. Who the fuck is Dramster at Riri? What court case? Shut up. It's my court case. I'm the captain, the judge, nigga. Whoever you is. At Riri. Sit your dumb ass down and answer the question. Don't at Riri nothing. Don't at Terriana nothing. Don't at none of my moderators like you know what. Turn your head around. They got ass, don't they? Turn your dumb ass around. Spandex, nigga. Spandex. Clown. Turn around. Answer the question. Stop looking at everybody trying to come up in here like you know somebody. Oh, Riri. Shut up. Turn around. Bro. Spanish mommy. Don't holler at none of my women, fool. They don't want you. They want me, nigga. More knowledgeable nigga around. They don't want you. So don't look. Keep your head forward. I'm going to put my horse muzzlers on you. So all you going to be able to do is look forward with your peanut head. You ain't getting none anyway. You know why you over there? You ain't getting none anyway. Nigga, I'm headed to New York to get Spanish mommy tomorrow. Nigga, she coming back to the road. Hell, bro. Terrion, air all of them. All of them. So get your haterade on. All of them. I already got Riri, my back pocket. Coming for your next, chump. You know, back to this. These women don't deserve y'all. Bro. Phone them. Hashtag phone them. Nigga, this ain't no goddamn democracy, fool. This is the United States of Care Girl.
They tried to characterize that as him not taking responsibility for his actions.
You feel me? You felt that kick I gave him on him? Get your little weak ass back around, nigga. Turn your head around, nigga.
Appropriate. It's more appropriate that Mr. Gilmore wants to get back to his life. He has been in jail for the past over 13 months because of his own stupidity.
Because his own stupidity, he gonna end up right back in that motherfucker.
Because of his own mistakes. Obviously, he needed to make amends for those.
No, you know what? Because I'm tired of playing. They get to sneaking on in here, think they can talk to my moderators and my women up in here. I got a whole protection yard. You ever see Wakanda? Them black women guarding Kev, that's what they don't talk to them. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Don't talk to them. They don't want you at all. There's nothing you can give them. No knowledge, nothing. Okay, they independent. They got all the money, and you don't got nothing. So stop.
Mistakes, which he has, but his goal right now is to get back and try and rebuild the life that he was trying to create for himself prior to interacting with these various individuals and placing himself in this situation. So again, I would ask for a 48-month maximum, 19-month minimum, which is the maximum on count 1, and a 32-month maximum, 12-month minimum on count 2 running consecutive, but give Mr. Gilmore an opportunity at probation to see if he is actually going to do what he promises this court that he will.
You can call your witness.
Thank you, Jennifer Harper.
Hold up. I'm going to give a special shout out to Spanish Mommy for following me on Instagram. Back to the movie.
Testimony about giving this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes. Thank you. Please be seated. Can you please state your full name and last name for the record?
All right, yes, send for the people. Remember this purse you bought? Remember this victim right here? She don't know whether to be a victim or be an accomplice. She don't know what the fuck. She a victim. But let's listen to this. This is the mind control that the R.Kelly people is in right now. This is the same process, same shit, from lower levels all the way up in the industry. It's the same shit, family. Press 1. Now listen to her.
Ms. Jennifer Prima Donna Harper, last name Harper. First I want to say, Your Honor, I know that this is sentencing, so I feel that he already has accepted responsibility for what he has done because he did accept guilt and plead guilt, and sentencing, this is your time, Your Honor, to judge how much he should be punished for the crimes he did commit. But right now, Judge, all you see is attorneys who don't really know him personally. You see him speaking angrily because of the accusations against him, but I have known him for over 3 years.
Accusations against him, but I've known him for over 3 years. This is the same as R. Kelly, y'all. I'm just giving y'all an example of the mind control that these punk pimps and sex cult operators be using on the sisters, the brothers, the young girls, the older, all that. This is all intertwined.
We started off as co-workers, so I just want to give you a little insight to his character. I know that he was raised in the church. He's from Chicago.
He was raised in the church. See, he turned his way from the Most High to go to pimping. He using that on YouTube as well to act like he pimping. Now, he used God's word manifest for pimping.
I'm from Detroit. I was one of the victims. I was one of his girls.
I was a victim. I was one of his girls. This is how stupid we become. This is how mind control. I was his victim over there. I was his girl.
You were one of his girls. Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Like I said, it never went to trial, so I never really got to testify how I felt everything went down.
She actually telling on the dumb nigga. This is how silly our people.
But Philip and I have had a personal relationship before any working relationship came about. And I can't testify honestly here and under oath and say that he forced me into doing the actions that I did. I was a very grown woman, 23 years old when I started doing it. And I've lived in Vegas since I was 19, and I made that decision 5 years after I've lived out here to do it on my own. But I was with him at the time, actually on a boyfriend-girlfriend status. And so... Right.
This is trafficking at its finest.
That might be the reason why he got excited about all the money that I was bringing and wanted to bring other...
Oh, I got him into...
females around. I do remember I was there when...
He got your money?
Yes.
He got your money?
Okay. I do remember when Lakeisha Jordan came around.
Why?
Why did he get my money? Because I loved him and I wanted to take care of him. And that's pretty much why every girl who does it... And that's...
Wow.
One thing I want to say to you, Your Honor, I've spent time in jail, And I've been around other prostitutes, and most prostitutes are broken women who have come from negative backgrounds, who feel like they've already lost everything.
But you speaking for him at a...
They've lost their children to CPS. They have no respect from other family members. So a lot of times the reason why you have a pimp is so that you can try to buy love, feel accepted, and those type of things.
She's an enabler as well, a recruiter. She knows.
And as far as, I just want to bring to your attention, I was around when Lakeisha Jordan came around.
The 14-year-old.
And she did make all of us believe that she was over 18.
How did she make all of y'all believe?
She actually had a false identification showing us and proving to us that she was over 18, because I actually personally requested, hey, I want to see your ID.
I wanted to see you. I need to see your ID. I requested that. These people, y'all don't need these people.
Because I don't know how old you are. You seem real young. She showed me ID. That
you seem real young.
I want to see your ID because you seem
I want to see your ID because you seem real young.
real young.
Yeah, I mean, okay. But I mean, people are crafty. She had a fake ID, so, and she was only around us for less than 48 hours.
She was only around us for less than 48 hours.
It wasn't like
and she ended up pregnant?
A long-term relationship.
You had to, nigga, what? I need to see a strand of gray hair, boo-boo, along with this ID, miss.
With her working relationship or anything like that. So
long enough to get pregnant.
Well, obviously, I mean, some of the things I'm still finding out myself.
I mean, you don't know.
At the last minute, but like I can personally attest, we got the room at the plaza the night that she came home, and the next day she was arrested. And
she got pregnant within a 2-day. He was like, oh, I gotta hit that.
That was the extent of the time that she was around us. She wasn't around us.
You having unprotected sex with prostitutes? Underage
very long at all. I was only actually with him on that level for about 6 weeks. So that's another thing that I want you to take in consideration with his sentencing. It's not like he's a career pimp or someone who's been pimping for all of his life.
What are you talking about? I got the cartoon right here.
Years. It was something that he basically just got involved in at the beginning of 2008. So did I. And I'm taking domestic violence counseling now, mental health counseling. And I personally, I'm a victim in this case. So
I'm a victim too. I'm a victim too because he did me dirty too.
From attorneys and everything who are just looking through papers, because I committed my first offense 4 years ago, and I was sentenced August 30th, 2005, and I did the same thing he did. I was mad because the victim came and she was speaking negatively. She was lying on me, things I didn't do.
What'd she say? That you was there too? Like R.Kelly had a threesome? What happened?
And I didn't show any remorse. The state had suggested probation, but I still ended up doing 6 months flat because of my negative attitude at my sentencing, and because I didn't really understand the penal system. Now that I am older and I do have an understanding of the penal system, I feel like it's designed to punish people for their crimes, but also to rehabilitate them from them. I just got discharged for the auto.
Let me tell you something. There is no way you can make a sleazeball piece of shit smell good. Okay, you can put roses. That's all she was doing, was trying to put roses. Then when she was finished putting the roses, guess what? The shit smell was still there. Just looking at him. Pathetic.
Discharged from probation on May 7th. And I feel like probation does a lot more for people than incarceration, because incarceration you're taken care of. And also it actually makes your other family members suffer more because they have to pay for money for you to call them, put money on.
What? It's actually worse for him to be on probation out, because in jail they take care of him, then they get money on their books and they get to eat Oreos. Look at this girl.
Your books, write them, but probation forces you to rehabilitate yourself.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, so he had oh my Jesus! That's why I'm not showing no compassion for no pimps, no murderers. I'm none of that. None of that. That's just what you did. That's what you do. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for no pimps and predators and murderers to be pulling on over my eyes in 2020. This is the biggest revelation of the world ever seen. This is the most information come down. We got big pedo organizations hitting the ground flat. Okay? This shit didn't happen in Egypt. Okay? They wasn't getting information like this, nigga. You think I'm gonna be asleep? You think I'm gonna just sit back? Hell no, I'm gonna push this motherfucker right on over, this big old machine. I'm gonna help push it. Go ahead, I'm gonna push him over.
It took me, I actually got a 5-year sentence, and I got off a year early because I got off this year. Wasn't supposed to get off till 2010, but I had to do 200 hours community service, mental health work, Gamblers Anonymous, parenting class. I also did about 3 months on house arrest after I picked up soliciting charge. But since the February... While on probation. Yeah. Since February 23rd last year when I picked up the soliciting charge, it really...
Somebody said they all got the Brother Polite PayPal analogy theory. It
really made me change. And I have completed probation successfully. And that's why I feel like in this case, if you look at the crime, it's not a major crime like he killed somebody or anything like that. They're trying to say... You know, it is a negative thing getting a 14-year-old pregnant, but it was under the pretense that she was of age. But as far as what he's done, it's not that bad of a crime, and I feel like having probation where you have a curfew and all these stipulations, pay restitution back to me, will actually change.
Pay restitution back to me because I lost so much.
But if he just...
She don't know whether she helping him or what. The state... The steganographer right there just looking like, I don't believe this type of person even is in here as a witness or not. This woman is sick.
In jail more and more, how do you know that's actually going to change them? And that's why I feel it's your job as a judge to give the judgment that's actually not just going to punish him, but rehabilitate him. And like the defense attorney said, he already has been punished with over a year of jail. And like I said, some persons who just...
You've gone way beyond what a victim impact statement is into telling me what my job is.
You don't went well beyond your duty.
Yes.
I'm not trying to tell you what your job is.
Anything else you want to tell me about how this has impacted you?
Yes, like I said, right now I'm going through domestic violence and mental health counseling.
You seem like you're doing real well.
Yes, I feel like the counseling has helped, it's changed, and also the things that I had to go through with probation has changed me, and well, I would say it took a year to straighten out my life, because by the beginning of this year I was to the point where I didn't have a desire to do that anymore. I'm in a stable job, in a stable living situation, and that's why I can personally attest to probation really changing you and helping.
Okay, so just to give you, just to let y'all know, all of this stuff that's going on in the world, this is the mind frame in which you're gonna be experiencing. All the R.Kelly girls are gonna be like this until they wake up and realize it was all a sham. It was all trafficking. It was all part of trafficking. So much and so forth. Hey, listen. January, February, March, anti-trafficking awareness month going on, and hit that like button and subscribe. I don't know whether to open up these phone lines or get out of here. I think I'm going to get out of here. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App, #GillzGang, the most blackballed YouTuber in the community. Also, you can donate to the show, paypal.me/KevGillzTV. And why not? Join the Patreon at patreon.com/KevGillzTV and make it happen. Keep this program rolling. But I just wanted to give y'all an insight on this pimping shit and how it relates. It's all the same thing. Coming up later on, we will be discussing again Epstein, Aaliyah, all of this stuff. All of these conspiracy things is still on the table, as well as justice for Nipsey Hussle and the different robberies that people can clearly see is going on, from Nipsey Hussle's jewelry to the Brinks truck missing, to the styles of business. Everybody's selling weed now. Everybody is this one, and the witch Laura London is just in the center of it all, according to the conspiracy theories. I can't wait to get to that news. I just don't like how things is progressing. I never trusted her, even though I've never said nothing about it. I just never trusted her as an individual. That is Laura London. and none of his friends, and now we're seeing his jewelry being auctioned off, business ideas being stolen. David Gross with Hustle Rock. It just looks bad from a fan perspective, and we're going to be talking about that a little later. Make sure you support the broadcast. Cash App, hashtag GillzGang, paypal.me/KevGillzTV. And I'm going to leave y'all with one of my cartoons here because Sinful to P was again caught. And I had a little fun with it, a little humor with it. But why not just end the show with this? I'm getting back into my cartoon making. I hope y'all enjoy the cartoon, but it's part of what I do, y'all. It's part of what I do. I got to clown a little bit. So Sinful to P cartoon, anti-sex trafficking month continues. Enjoy the rest. I see y'all later on. Make sure you donate. Hit that like button on your way out.
Oh my God, I knew he wouldn't let her leave. I'm calling the police right now. Oh, Philip, you said you were going to let me grab my things and take me back to Tennessee. Listen, ho, ain't no way I'm going to let my prized possession walk out on me when I've done spectated the castration of my character. Ho, you ain't going nowhere but to the track. I can't believe this, Philip. I'm your girlfriend. Don't hit me like that again. Got a call of a possible hostage situation. Seems a young lady found herself in trouble with some Hateful the P, very known, pimping YouTuber. We're going to do a small welfare check on her, see what the problem is. Let's get those body cams on. Yeah, seems like the guy doesn't know Scottsdale PD is live streaming on YouTube as well. Keep them cameras low until we in position. Like I said, ho, you ain't going nowhere but on that track while I do my live streams and make up for those losses. I know Miss Kev Gills put you up to this, didn't he? You can't keep me here. That's illegal. The game is illegal, ho. My life was ordained to be illegal. Ho, my name is Sinful, not Angel, ho. Now you got one more time before I get my... I know goddamn well you ain't called the police on me. I'm Sinful to P. You better not come out this room while I'm out here handling this business. And your new name is Patty, ho.
Hey, Scottsdale Police. Scottsdale Police. We're looking for Jason. Scottsdale Police.
Jason is not here.
Okay.
Not here? No. Who are you? I'm Philip. Philip?
Come outside and talk to me real quick, Philip.
Why do I have to step outside of my house to talk to
Okay.
you? Jason's not here.
I need you to come talk to me.
How?
Is it?
Who? No.
Well, do me a favor, man.
Wait a minute. Do you even have a search?
Sir,
No,
listen to me. Listen to me for a second.
I'm already having a conversation. I said
Okay.
Jason's not here.
Listen to me for a second. We have to do a check welfare. Do you understand that? Miss, can you come outside and talk to me real quick?
You don't have to step outside of the house. Now, I know the law. No laws have been broken.
Hey, look, my man, I'm not talking to you.
No
Okay?
laws have been
Do me a favor.
destroyed.
Do me a favor. Step aside. Step
Jason has
aside.
basically been bailed
Step
out.
aside and allow that young lady to come out and talk to me. That's all we're going to do. That's all I need you to do. Come out and talk to me real quick. Okay, step aside and let her come on out. She's a grown woman. She can do that.
Okay, so how did you go?
You can't talk to her. She can come out if she wants to. Okay.
Well, first of all, number one, this is my house.
I got you. But she wants to. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't close the door. I'm telling you right now. Come on out here right now.
What is your name?
Come out here. And you talk to my partner.
I talk to who?
You can talk to my partner in a little bit, okay?
Why First of all, number
Just
one,
relax.
it's a quiet neighborhood.
Okay.
And
You can talk to my partner. Is there any weapons or anything inside the house we should know about?
Come on.
Okay.
You
Come on out over here.
war performances. I'm not easy being manipulated.
Miss. Come here. Come talk to me. What's going on?
I just want to get the fuck out of here with my things. He's not letting me go. He has my phone, and he's already beat me. I just want.
He's already beaten you? Where did he hit you? Okay, you're back. Okay.
Please,
Okay.
can you just
What's going on today?
I want to leave back to Tennessee, and
Okay.
he's not letting me.
He's not letting you? What's going on? He's not letting you. He's not letting you leave.
He's not letting me get my stuff. He has my phone.
How did you get the marks in your side?
He had hit me on my side before.
When did he do that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Did he hit you today at all?
Yeah, he slapped me around.
He slapped you around?
Yeah, but it wasn't like nothing. It was just a scare tactic. But
A scare tactic?
he started to question me, and as he was questioning me, he said, "You know I'm going to beat you, right? After I get what I want out of you." Like the questions as to why I didn't come home, and that he wanted to know where I was and everything. I guess I disrespected him by telling him, "Why are you bitching at me?" And the word bitching doesn't,
And that was here? And how'd you get the bruise on your side?
He just started laying into me, like in
What
my
do you mean
face.
laying into you?
As in, like, started slapping me around and then, like, hit me on my side.
How did he hit you? With a hand?
Hand, yeah.
Hand?
Although he doesn't hit with objects.
Can I see your son? Okay.
He over there holding white women hostage. And Sonetta over there talking about black power. Go ahead, read.
I see a small bruise here. Is that the only mark there that you have?
Yeah, and a bit of a scratch, but it's not, like...
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
So that happened Saturday night. You come back from the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And you were saying, "Why are you bitching at me?" And he just started hitting you?
Mm-hmm.
And what's your relationship with him?
He was my boyfriend, but I'm trying
How long?
for about 3 months.
The same situation. A boyfriend for 3 months. I told you he ain't learned to.
And you guys have been sexually intimate?
Yeah.
3 years? Or
No,
3 months?
3 months, yeah.
Freezing.
Yeah, it is cold.
All right.
You guys aren't gonna leave me
No. So, you were coming back from the airport, and you arrived here. How'd you get here?
A taxi.
Taxi.
Yeah. We have a driver, and so the driver was supposed to wait here. His name's Khan. He was supposed to wait here, and so when I went in, I didn't know, but he sent him off.
Okay, so you got here, and this was on Saturday night. What time around Saturday?
I got in on the plane probably about 1:15. I can check the itinerary. I mean, my name...
Around about time.
I'd say I left the airport at about 1:30, and I got here at about maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
So was it Sunday morning?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sunday morning.
So you got back from the airport Sunday morning, you get here, he starts asking you about what?
Sunday it wasn't nothing. We just got into an argument, and I told him...
About?
It was about me killing a normal taxi instead of our driver. And he got smart, and I guess I got smart back. And it was over petty stuff.
All right, and where were you at arguing? In the living room, bedroom?
Yeah, in the bathroom.
Bathroom?
Yeah.
And he started hitting you with open hands, closed hands?
Yeah, as soon as I said bitching, why are you bitching at me? There's no reason for it. Yeah, it was open hands. It wasn't like closed.
Okay.
On the side, it kind of felt like a closed hand.
Okay. Did you defend yourself, or?
I didn't hit him. I just put my hand over my face.
Why didn't you call the police?
I was too scared. Like, I'm getting out of an abusive marriage, and I didn't...
And she got out of an abusive marriage. He don't conned her down there. And that's the same woman he was with over there in Canada having lunch with. Don't got her. That's a shame.
I just got myself right back into it. I didn't know it was going to be like this, but then as soon as it happened, like I wanted to leave. I wasn't going to stick around for it.
After he hit you, what'd you do next? How'd that day end up?
I cried myself to sleep. That's it.
Okay. And again today,
I went out I went out on Sunday, and I never came back.
Okay.
And so I didn't want to come back, so that's why he was upset, and he convinced me over the phone that everything was alright, that I could leave, and as manipulative as he is with his words, I believed him, and when I got back...
As manipulating with his words as he is, I believed him. I told y'all. Y'all better watch it.
That wasn't the case.
All right, so you got back here. So you didn't come back Sunday, and you got here today via taxi, and you were trying to pack your stuff up?
Yeah, about an hour ago. I was like, my stuff is still in there. I'm trying to pack it, and he took my phone.
Where's your phone at?
He's got it.
What does the phone look like?
It's got a silver case on it, sparkly.
What kind of phone?
iPhone. It's the only iPhone in there.
Where do you put it?
I think he's got it on him in his pocket.
Alright. So he took your phone. Mm-hmm. You got there. How did you get the phone?
Oh, he asked for it. I wasn't going to say no. Yeah. He told me to unlock it, and I unlocked it, and yeah.
So you're packing your stuff up. You gave him the phone. What happened next?
Yeah. And then he was asking me questions. Yeah, asking me questions, and then he kept saying, like, you know, I'm asking you this, and the more you lie, it's going to be worse for you in the end. I'm trying to show you that what I'm about to do to you isn't because I want to do it. It's because of what you're doing to make me do it. And then I told him, look, I'm not lying. Let me call Randy. And then when he gave me the phone and said put it on speaker, that's when I quickly texted Paris and told her to call the cops to their house. And then I deleted it so he couldn't see. And then made the...
When you texted him, did we show up moments later, or what were you doing right before we showed up?
He was questioning me, like you guys...
Where, in the living room?
Not in the bedroom. That's where we were when you guys knocked. We were in the bedroom.
Why was the TV up so loud?
Why do you think? So that if he beat me, I couldn't scream.
His name is Philip Gilmore?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me talk to my partner real quick, and then we will go from there.
Okay.
All right, just hang out here for me, okay? All right, Philip, man. Can I talk to you real quick, man? You mind sitting down so I can talk to you about what's going on tonight, man?
Okay, no, you can talk to me.
Okay. Do me a favor. Do you have anything in your pocket?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Would you like me to take everything?
No, you can just put that on the glass table. What's going on today, man? She says that you guys were talking, arguing from yesterday. She came back from the airport. She has a bruise on her side. What's going on with that?
Well, number one, I didn't put the bruise there.
You didn't put the bruise there?
No.
Okay. Well, what's going on today?
What do you mean?
Why is the TV up so loud?
I didn't know the TV was loud.
Where were you guys at earlier before we came here? Before we knocked on the door, where were you guys at? Were you in the living room or in the bedroom?
Why?
The questions I'm asking.
No, I'm saying why.
Well, so this is how it works. I ask the questions and see if you get answers. You don't ask why. I'm asking questions.
But I'm asking why.
Okay, well,
I can't get a revelation unless I say why.
I'm asking where you were specifically before I...
He can't get a revelation. He can't get a revelation.
Came to the door. I was asking whether you were in the living room or in the bedroom.
Okay, but I'm saying why.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on today. That's why.
Going on today?
Yes, tonight.
Hey, well, as of right now it's midnight, so no.
Phil, real quick, you know how I talked to you before about...
See, me and you are cool.
Right.
But see, he tried to be on the other
No, I
side.
understand that, but you know how you...
Like, I'm like...
Hold on, Phil, let me talk.
I'm not going to be aggressive. If he wants to arrest, he can arrest. Like,
let me tell you what's going on real quick.
Me.
So here's the deal, so now we're kind of at that threshold where an investigation has opened up, and you need to answer the questions in order for us to...
Exactly. See the pattern of manipulation to brainwash / terrorize. That's what it is right there. I'm glad you paying attention. I'm glad you paying attention, Mama Ryden.
Decide if anybody is going to go to jail or not. So it's better to be honest, and then two, we have to get, there's certain things that you have to give us, or else you'll go to jail automatically, like your personal information. So now when I ask you for your date of birth, you have to give it to me, because...
Well, I mean, no disrespect.
Okay.
But I didn't hear the conversation.
Okay.
So by me not hearing that conversation,
right,
I don't even know what's been conveyed to me.
Well, that's what...
This nigga about to mac his way to jail. He think the police is the pimp, is the hoe.
I'm trying to talk to you and get your side.
For all I know, that he's basically just talking.
Right.
So when I asked him why isn't that he couldn't give me a logical reason as why? Like me, when I see the police, I don't feel any fear.
Right.
Like I've seen enough death in my life. Like you.
Okay. Hey. We just want to know what's going on tonight. All right.
And I just said.
Okay. There's an
all this extra talking, bro. Just what's going on?
Argument that's going on. That's why we're here.
Me and you have no argument. But
we're not having an argument. We're not having an argument. I don't have arguments.
You were loud.
Okay.
Outside.
That's fine.
And you embarrassed me.
Okay. Do me a favor. Go ahead, turn around for
me. You embarrassed me, my nigga.
I just said nothing.
Okay. There's an argument that's going on. That's why we're here.
Me and you have no argument. But
we're not having an argument. We're not having an argument. I don't have arguments.
You were loud.
Okay.
Outside.
That's fine.
And you embarrassed me.
Okay. Do me a favor. Go ahead, turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back. Right now, you're under arrest for assault. All right? You're going to be held and you're going to see a judge for what you did today, okay? And yesterday.
God damn it. We lost another Sachetta chess piece, and it seems Kev Gills gets himself out of another fucking predicament. Gotta warn the boss and get Poppy back on the fucking phone. We need another distraction with a little beef. What's up, Mike? I'm busy. I got Polite all shined up, Jabari ready to go for this Dane Calloway exposed live stream. What's the word? We lost another nigga, boss. Sinful the P don't got his ass arrested on live TV by one of them hoes from Tennessee, out of town and shit. She got bruise marks and all that. They taking him down as we speak. And Mr. Gills plan on going live to laugh his fucking ass off. He's slowly bouncing back, boss. What do you want me to do? Nigga, I'm the king of this shit. He can't bounce back. I hit that dope head with all my pieces. Pop, Azriel, you, Oh God, Lame TV, Soul of Mine, all my trolls. I put his family up there. There's no way he's still out there exposing shit. Hell, Shaka, Digital Pitballs, my nephew. I mean, damn. I know he ain't built like that. Shit, yes he is. It seems that all that he still continues to expose you. But I'll see if I can get Poppy mad enough that he'll come for you. That'll take the heat off of Sinful. But I already got enough heat on me, nigga. I'm trying to sneak Polite in under the radar and you want to get Pop to come for me? Fine. Just make sure that dope head stay distracted. You feel me? Yes, boss. See if you can send me one of those t-shirts too. I'll try to see if we got anything left. See if we got anything to match his wits and his truth. We are simply out of bullshit. But I will die fighting, boss. You damn right. All right, let me call Jabari and see if he ready. I'll call you back. We cannot let Dane Calloway and his frivolous indigenous movement taint our people's minds with this crap. The Pan-African movement through Greek fraternity is the best thing for our people. If you want to get rid of Africa, you have to go through me. I want you, if you want to destroy the African slave theory, me, Herman, and Shaka Amos are the three divine spirits that you got to get through. I am the end all to be all.
when it comes to African knowledge. Peace, family. You tell him, baby. Jabari, one more question. Anyway, why do black people think we were already here? When we all know all black people came from Africa. Peace and love, fam. Who is this? You want a consultation for $2,500? That's 50% off just for today. Cut the shit, nigga. It's me, brother. Listen, man. I need you, and you need me, nigga.